guys, and welcome to my channel. Today's going to be a really fun video, and I think it's a really good follow-up to yesterday. Yesterday I did a live chat with you guys and I gave you some very valuable, important suggestions on vetting a man. If you missed that live chat, you guys, it is definitely uploaded, and I might be able to even ping it to the end of this video, so I'll go ahead and do that for you guys. You know, nice little courtesy. But today I want to get into some more. I want to follow up on this video with some other things that I think is going to help you on your dating journey and just being in your feminine energy. You know, this channel is not just one-dimensional. We're not just here to talk about trauma and pain and soul ties and inner childhood wounds. We're going to do the work with that, of course, but I like to take a full picture of a situation, and you know, we don't stay in those places forever. You know, we do the work and we get ready, or we feel ready to go into a season of having a healthy relationship now, and we want to put our best foot forward. We want to present that, and it's like some people want to know, what does that look like, you know, when you've experienced so many toxic relationships, and you know, you're continuing to always do the work, because we're not perfect. So if we're not perfect, there's always something to improve on, to work on, to have self-awareness with. But particularly in this area, I know women who have been like wonderful in their careers and their love life has just been such a huge challenge. And it takes a reset button that needs to, chances are, occur in these situations. And I'm here to talk about that. I'm here to give you some tips. I'm here to give you some things to think about and to be mindful of, and continuing to actually increase your emotional maturity and reconnecting you with your feminine energy in videos such as these. Okay, so today I thought a really good follow-up to, you know, the live chat of vetting a man is also learning about the 5 love languages. You may or may not be aware of that, but we're going to address that today. And I want to give you guys some sauce and gravy. I'm going to give you some of my tips and suggestions and how you're presenting yourself in the dating world and the energy that you're bringing forth to a man. And guess what? Whether he can handle it or not, whether it intimidates him or not, whether you disqualify him or not, or whether it actually ends up working out and continue to go on, he is not going to forget you, honey. He's not going to forget you. Okay? These are some good tips, all right? So let's go ahead and start the video here, basically at the 3-minute mark, if anybody wants to ping that. So the 5 love languages, what is all of this about? The 5 love languages, you guys, is a concept coined by a man named Gary Chapman back in 1992. He wrote this book. So this has been around for quite a while here, but I feel like really it's just been like over the last 5 to 6 years that people have, like, the word or the phrase has been like really trending as opposed to back when. All right. So sometimes people can really be ahead of their time, and it may not be until after the fact that people like really catch on. But nonetheless, that's why we stay authentic to ourselves and we do what we got to do. All right. Whether people catch on to it right away or not, you know, God has a way of leveling the playing field. But either way, he did term this concept of the 5 love languages, and basically it's supposed to help people identify the way they like to express love and the way they like to experience love. So it's possible out of these 5 love languages that you like to express love one way, but you actually like to experience it another way. But most of the time it's pretty much that people express love the way they like to be loved. And sometimes, you know, that can not be, you know, the best thing, because you're expressing love to someone outside of yourself and they may actually have a different preference. Now, if they're in tune and they like it the way you like it, that's going to be great. But if they have another way that they like it, then that's when as much as you're having the best intentions and as much as you're being loving and caring in a way you're expressing your love to them, it's not filling them up in the best way because it's not their preference. Now, I've looked at all these 5 areas, of course, and it's possible that all of these areas matter to you, but you might find that some of them are just more of a preference and priority than others, even though they all come together to foster a healthy, loving relationship. So let's go over these 5 areas. We have words of affirmation. Words of affirmations is basically someone who likes for you to verbally be uplifting, verbally positive, or maybe even verbally confirm or let them know things. What are these examples? Words of affirmation can just be telling someone that you love them, or you really like something, or you really appreciate this or that. Words of affirmation are things that are actually uplifting someone, like I was saying, being positive. I really like how you're doing this, or I really like it when you do this or that, or it's congratulating them, on their accolades and stuff. It's acknowledging someone verbally. It's making them feel seen in a verbal type of way, And this is really interesting because men love this. Like, it's a great way to stroke a man's ego, whether this is his ultimate preference or not. It's a great way. I don't know any man that does not like to be complimented, and just people, period. But men, they just, they love that shit. All right. So the next thing here is acts of service. Acts of service is when someone is very considerate and they do things that, could make your life run more smoothly. Like if you're a really busy career woman, an acts of service, be like, hey babe, I got takeout dinner for us tonight. You don't have to cook. That's an act of service. Like, hey babe, I cleaned your car out for you. I ran an errand for you. An acts of service is someone's doing something to that helps you simplify your life. Like, I did laundry, it's an act of service. And some people really appreciate that. Like, wow, like you took a burden off my shoulder, or you made my day run more smoothly. You freed up a half an hour of my time. I could relax. You took care of this ahead of time. Or, oh, you knew I was going to have this busy day. Oh, I forgot to put my phone on the charger. You were so thoughtful. You already seen it and did it for me. Hopefully you wasn't trying to get inside of it too. But yeah, acts of service, you guys. And I love acts of service. I do. I think that's so dope. Like, someone thought enough of me, because busy people probably really like acts of service. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3, you guys, is receiving gifts. Like, some people like it. Oh my God, like, he bought me a new tennis bracelet or a pair of earrings or a new purse or a bottle of perfume. Shoot, he gifted me with a vacation, girl. Oh, he bought me a house. He bought me a car. We really, really leveling up. Okay, so some people really like gifts, and they feel like if someone is providing for them, it really makes them feel loved, because it's like, wait, you took your hard-earned money. Someone's doing yard work out there, so hopefully that noise isn't too annoying. But yeah, you took your hard-earned money and you spent it on me, baby, because we know where a man spends his money, honey, that's what he's valuing. Yeah, that's what he's valuing. All right. Number 4 is quality time. Some people look, I like to be all up in your mix, baby. I like to be all up in your mix. I love spending time with this person. I like being near with them. I like going on adventures with them. I love going out on dates. I love our date nights, I like being in this person's presence. It makes me feel makes me feel all warm inside, you know? So this is a good thing. Some people like quality time, and others, you know, everyone has their is on a spectrum somewhere with this. Like some people like I don't like clinginess. Like we ain't gotta be together all the time, but maybe when we do get together, we just make it count, baby, because we know that we're both go-getters. We're both, you know, focused and reaching our goals and stuff, and we may not have all the time, but you know, when we do, we make it count. And then other people are like, well, I don't want somebody that's so busy where I can barely spend time with them. I barely see them. Like, I need to see this person on a regular basis. And the more, the merrier. That's, you know, some people are into that, okay? Quality time, baby. And number 5, we have physical touch. You know, and the thing with physical touch is people are very one-dimensional and they think it's just about sex. No, it's not just sex. But physical touch is holding hands, just breathing against someone, you know, giving somebody a massage, kiss, and yes, making love, being intimate with someone, giving them a hug, a general hug, you know, that's physical touch. And some people really need that, you know. I mean, we're human beings. We all, you know, typically have sexual desires. I know, you know, there's asexual people. People may have lower libidos than others. But generally speaking, the typical person, like, you know, physical touch is going to matter. Eventually, once you get to that place with your partner, you guys are ready to, you know, go there with each other. Physical touch definitely matters, and I feel like it's a really nice glue. It's a really nice aspect of the relationship that we want to keep in balance, okay? Now, I took a quiz. There's all types of quizzes out there that, you know, help you find out your love language, and I'm going to post the one that I really like down in the comment section for you guys. If you want to take it, your partner want to take it, and you guys will see. I was a little bit surprised, but after I thought about it, I wasn't. I was a little bit surprised to know what my love language was. I thought it was going to be receiving gifts or acts of service, because I really like that in people. But it was actually my physical touch was number 1 for me. But I think I understand why. In my previous relationship, I didn't get physical touch as much as I needed. So maybe I was like a little bit starved in that area. Like I had a lion inside of me that was like ready. I'm a Leo, by the way, that needed to roar. Like I've been so pent up. Like I just, So yeah, physical touch, you know, it became a priority to me now. So yeah, Coach Lakia, physical touch, you know. Yeah, we're gonna just stop there because I ain't gonna be too TMI here. But yeah, physical touch. I feel like I had some stuff to make up for. It's like too pent up, like all right, so yeah, you can go ahead and feel free to take the quiz for yourself and your partner, so that you guys, it's going to be so helpful. It gives insight, you know, and you may not even need to take the quiz. If you know, you could just discuss this, and if they know, you know yourself well enough, you'll probably be able to say, well, I can tell you right now that out of all 5 of these things, this is more important to me than all of them, even though yes, I need them all. But this, you know, you might know that already. They might know that already, and that's fine too. So you don't have to take the quiz. But hey, the quiz was fun. It was fun. Now that we've talked about these love languages, the one thing that I'll just say at this point of the segment is just make sure, you know, you don't project on the other people. I kind of touched on this before we got into it, but you know, just because you like to be loved a certain way doesn't mean that that's what's most receptive to the other person. So That's about, being able to put yourself in other people's shoes and having this conversation and vetting someone and getting to know them so that you'll know. So we're emotionally mature around here. We're not one dimensional, and we're not going to say, hey, just because this is what I like, that's what everybody like. That's very ignorant. All right. So let's be more evolved. Let's utilize these 5 love languages. It's a great, brilliant concept. I really do think that it simplifies things. And once you know this, play off of it. Use it to your damn advantage. If you care about the person, why wouldn't you want to express and have them experience their love language in the way that works best for them, just as they should be mindful and considerate and reciprocating that back to you. All right. Now, with that being said, we can go ahead and talk about my tips on exuding your femininity and being the girl that people just do not forget. All right. And of course, we're women, but I said girl, but we're grown ass women. Okay. Because I'm definitely a grown ass woman. I'm a grown ass woman. All right. So I'm going to tell you right off the rip something that you can do. And to me, it's very simple. It's very simple. And it's something that you naturally probably do anyway. But scent. Your smell, the smell that he's smelling when he's with you. Ladies, take advantage of this. Like, it is the most, to me, it's one of the highest compliments. And I've received this compliment time and time again. Like, they literally will tell me, do you smell this good? All the time. Like, they're just in love with the way that you smell. It's delicious. It's scrumptious. It's, ooh, baby. It just wakes something up. Like, damn, like, she smells so good. Like, why wouldn't you want to have that going on? Like, of course, there's just not stanking isn't enough. You want to level up your scent game if it's not already. If you'll know how leveled up your scent game is if you are the person that people like, damn, you smell good. Men and women, like, you walk into a room or whatever, like, damn, what do you have? And people want to know, what do you have on? Why do you smell like? If you're getting that a lot, you leveled up your scent game. But there's always room for improvement. You can learn stuff. You know what I mean? But if you're not getting a lot of compliments like that, people don't tend to like go out of the way to tell you that you smell good enough. That means that you could probably, it don't mean that you stink, but it means that you could probably level this up though, where you can be greater in this area. So just knowing about different types of good soaps, it might be a trial and error type of thing. You want to have a good body wash, a good soap. You need to know about feminine hygiene as well. Like, I have a whole hygienic process, and maybe I should make this for young girls who don't have a mother. And sidebar, just because the product works good for me, it doesn't mean that it will work good with your chemistry. Just like a perfume, when you spray it on to one person, it might actually smell slightly different than if it's on you, because we all have our own raw scent to begin with, and then we're mixing it with other things. It's a balance. It's a balancing act. But you want to have your hygiene on a billion, trillion, million infinity. Like, just be so extra about it, like, that people, it's gonna be noticeable. It's noticeable, and it goes from all aspects. Like, if you wear beautiful laces such as me, I actually spray. I have perfume for that, and you could put a little bit of your perfume. Like, right now I have here Gucci Bloom, a perfume that I like to wear as well. But I have like all types of lotions and body creams, and I know how to moisturize, and all types of things. And that's so helpful, you guys. I don't know, let me know down in the comment if you want me to get more into products with you guys, because I could definitely do that. Queen V feminine wash, I love the bar soap, but I actually have the feminine wash for travel as well. Like, you know, there's just, you know, there's just trips and ticks. I always like to keep it fresh, like everywhere. And here, you know, the type of toothbrush that I use, you know, going to my dentist, using my mouthwash, the toothpaste, everything that I put on, like, it's all building up and adding to, you know? And then putting a little dab of this and this, like once you're all done, and then you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna just put a little dab here, a little dab here, a little dab behind the ear here, a little bit on the neck. And I put stuff around my breasts and nipple area, and in between here where I know, you know, in between the thigh, yeah, and my little fupa area. Like, I know what to put there and what not to put there, and what's really going to, and baby, you will not, like, a man will fall in love with that. No man wants a dirty woman, point blank, period. And when you learn how to take care of yourself in that way, you're going to stand out, because every woman is not as OCD as you think with that, and they don't take as much pride. So when they know they got a clean one, and it's not only it's clean, but it smells scrumptious, baby. Yeah. So the scent, you guys, it really matters. You know, to me, I am an advocate of waxing. I get Brazilian waxes. Yes, I do. And I like to keep her soft and smooth. And I like that better than using like hair removal creams that actually very toxic, and leaves a scent as well. No. And razors with razor bumps and ingrowns. No. Once I started getting Brazilian waxes, I didn't want to go back, because I feel like hair does leave a scent over time. And I just love it. Like, she's so soft and like, ooh, girl. So, and that's a whole nother video that I probably could make for a young lady that may not know much about that. You know, this is for when you're grown, first of all. It's when you're grown, all right? But just so you understand that process and what comes with it, you know, like the rules around it, you know, and different things like that I don't want to get into right now, because this video is already approaching 23 minutes. But yeah, your scent is like, baby, when you learn what works well for your scent and what accentuates it, woo, you will not regret that, you know. And it makes me feel good, you know, period. You know, I smelling good for myself, you know. It's part of being a healthy person and keeping yourself balanced in all areas, you know. All right, so with that, I'm also gonna just talk about presentation. Like, I put a lot of thoughts into the stuff that I wear for my dates, you know, where we're going, and all these types of things. And usually I dress for comfort, but it'll be cute, sassy, playful, you know, might have some texture on it. Like, I do think about presentations, you know, 9 times out of 10. I'm not trying to like expose all my goodies, so to speak. I mean, like, if we were like on a vacation or something, then yeah, like I'm putting on my swimming suit, I'm doing, or behind closed doors, I'm like, I got my lingerie, and you know, at Christmas time, I come out in my Mrs. Claus suit and all, yeah. But in public, you know, I'm looking like someone that's commands respect. That's classy but sassy, baby. Classy but sassy. I like that. So presentation really matters. look the part, look how you want people to think of you. You know, sometimes people can be like the most mildest person, da, 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 but then you're dressed really skimpy and it gives off another energy and it gives off, you know, so be consistent, like dress the way you want people to take you. Dress the way you want him to take you. You want him to see you as a wife, dress as a wife, you know, dress respectfully. All right, the next thing that I have on here is be confident, baby. Be confident. Like, confidence is so important. Let me just X these out too so that I don't repeat. Confidence is so important. Like, nobody wants somebody that's just like not out of their shell and just don't know what they like, you know, be very confident. My current partner, once we got to a certain point in our relationship, he was like, and we were like about to have like intimacy with each other. He was like, look, I want you butt ass naked. Yes, that's what I want, baby. I want that. And I was confident with that, like my curves, my body, because I got a whole lot of body, okay? And yes, I was. Yes, I was. I let my hair down. Let my hair down. Oh, which is really cute. I want to show you guys the clip that I'm wearing today. Isn't this cute? Queen. Isn't that cute? I love hair clips. But yeah, confidence. Like, own it. Like, own it, baby. Own it. Own it. Own it. Own what you are, like own who you are, like be comfortable in your sensuality, and along with that, learn how to be a flirt. Like, it's just fun. It's just fun. That makes you a fun person to be with. And you know what also makes you a fun person? Being creative, having ideas. I'm the person, I'm full of like endless ideas. Like, I'm a fun person. You hang out with me on a fun tip, we're gonna have a good time. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, because I'm just so refined, and I've been so many places. Like, I know where all the happening spots are. I know where where in the cut fly private spot is. I know where to take you. So if somebody needs me to suggest a place, baby, because I love an ambience myself. My family was like, you could have been a party planner, because I know how to set a scene. I know how to set a vibe and be that, because I am a vibe, okay? So my advice is like, be that vibe. Be a vibe. I'm a whole vibe. I'm a whole vibe. Like, I wear a lot of hats, you guys. I think you might be a little bit realizing this about me, but I have like this internal fountain of youth going with me. Well, people be thinking I'm 26, 28 years old. Like, people never think I am 41. And they say a lady never tells her age. I'm a whole vibe, baby. So, and you might be noticing that, like, when it's time for me to be just 100% in mommy mode, because I'm always in mommy mode in some shape, form, or fashion. But when I'm primarily in mommy mode, I'm primarily in mommy mode. When I'm primarily in professional mode, I'm primarily in professional mode. When I'm primarily in Coach Lakia mode, I'm primarily in Coach Lakia mode. But, you know, other people get to, you know, be with other sides of me as well, and I love letting those sides of me out as well. Like, I'm a just fun, youthful person. I like to keep it fun and fresh, and that's a really good energy. Fun, fresh, lighthearted. Of course, there's a serious side to me, but because of my serious side, I need to let out the light side too. I got to balance it out. I can't just be heavy and serious and, you know, just only focus on my responsibilities all the time. Like, I gotta make time for fun and laughter, and I mean, I'll try to laugh while I'm doing that too, but time when I know it's just gonna be a lot more lighthearted for me, and I can let my damn hair down. And, you know, let my funner side out, you know, and not worry about being so professional. Yes, Coach Lakia has her sides to her, baby. And, you know, if someone is fortunate enough to be able to hang out with me and chill with me on that level, baby, they will always come back and they will always want to do more and have more and so forth and so on. It's just like that. It's just like that. It's just like that. Because when you're a vibe, you're a vibe. People want to hang out with vibes. Trust me. All right. So be that creativity. Have a mind of your own. Have a life. You know, a man would like a woman that has a life, like she's about something. Her life is full and fun and, you know, positive, generally speaking. You know, just being yourself could be that. You know what I mean? I know I'm not a boring person. Are you a boring person? There's nothing boring about me whatsoever. You know, another tip of advice: actually listen to what he's telling you. Listen and process it. You know, process it. Listen and hear. Listen to hear. Remember, we're vetting, so it's important anyway. But even after the vetting process, it's really refreshing. I love it when someone's a good listener, you know, because I'm a good listener. And that's why I'm a great gift giver. Like, I remember somebody said 6 months ago or 8 months ago, and they're like, "You were listening?" Yes, baby, I listen to everything. I listen to everything because I want to. I want to hear this person out. So make yourself a good listener, because he's going to tell you. Men are usually pretty simple. And if you're a good listener, you're going to be seeing what's going on in the situation. You're going to be seeing that. And that's important in all types of way. Like, all jokes to the side, like, being a good listener is going to help you actually understand what this man is not literally telling you, even, because you're taking in, you know, because sometimes men don't always say things exactly, but they will show you. If you're a good listener, you're going to see. If that makes sense to you. All right. Have boundaries as well. Show him that you're not just this emotional creature, that you actually run off your logic. Men respect women who are logical, and that makes sense. Like, okay, well, she's making sense, whether I like it or not, whether I agree with it or not. Well, I can't deny, like, she makes sense. This person makes sense. I could trust her, like, to make sense and have my children and as my wife and stuff. Like, nobody wants to be with someone they necessarily deem as being dumb unless they're trying to control and manipulate them. All right. So having your proper boundaries, you know, being in control of yourself, you know, whether he wants to try to rush to get to sex or not, but you have the boundaries and you're going to do it on your terms, that's going to be respected. And trust me, if he really wants you, he's going to do it on your terms. He's going to do it on your terms. It don't mean he ain't going to try to push the envelope to have it on his terms, but hopefully, you know, his term becomes your terms and you guys are just in sync in that way, you know? And have something to say. Like, know how to have a conversation with somebody. Like, have something to say. And a good thing that I have, and I don't mean, is it here with me or is it in there? Remember, dang, I meant to have it here, but it's called The And. I think they're the original company that came up with, like, these cards, decks of cards, where you can ask each other questions off of it, and have different cards for different levels of relationship, dating, serious relationship, when you're trying to heal relationship. They even have it for parents and kids. It's really, really dope. I highly recommend it. Like, I bet you a woman has never bought a deck of cards like that to a date with him. Bring it, and he will be like, huh? At first, he's gonna be like, huh? But you guys are gonna have so much asking each other these games. And it's a nice way to redirect things, especially when you feel like sexual tension is really building up and you are not ready to go there with him yet. It's a way to keep him occupied in another way, and you continue to get to know each other. And, you know, you're just letting things marinate and build up for if and when you feel like you should or should not be doing that, okay? So it's a way to keep things honest as well, and to refocus things, you know. especially between two people who may be like wildly attracted to each other. It helps to keep you guys more honest. That's the best way I could put that. So yes, we're going to mind our scent, okay, and learn that inside and out, okay. We're going to have a nice presentation in the way that we dress and all that good stuff. We're going to dress the way we want to be taken. We're going to look the part. We're going to be creative and have our own ideas, have our own mind, have our own life, have something to say. All right, we're going to exude confidence and love ourselves where we are, no matter what. Like, even if you felt like you needed to lose some weight, baby, you're still beautiful where you are right now, or else why would the person be checking for you? But this is something that you have before you step in that ring, okay? You're gonna actually be yourself and have boundaries and show that you are a logical person and not just emotional. You're going to flirt and be sensual. Yes, 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 yes. And you're gonna keep in mind the 5 love languages and finding out what his is and catering to that. As such, he should be catering to that with you, right? That's what you're doing when you want to put your best foot forward. All right, so these are just some things that we can do, and like I said, let me know down if you want to know a little bit more specific about the hygiene stuff, like the types of products that I like to use and my routine when it comes to that. All right, and with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this chat. It's been very long. Let me know down in the comment section if you were able to hang out with me from start to finish and all that good stuff. And other than that, you know, if you're new to this channel, welcome, 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 baby. Make sure everyone hits the like button if this resonated with you, or if it's helping you on your journey, or if you enjoyed your time. You know, share these videos so that we can bring more people in. The more the merrier. You know, a channel like this really does need to be uplifted. It can help so many people, you know, and that's my goal. My major goal is to really just help as many people as I can with these conversations. Increasing our emotional maturity, being psychology junkies, talking about life and relationships, and doing the work and all of that stuff. All right. And with that being said, you guys, I want to say never give up on yourself. Continue to do the work. All right. Never give up on yourself, and always continue to invest in yourself. And until next time, take care. Thank you.